What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, we're going to be doing Seriously Serious Battle Stage 2, which is just to fight Kid Goku. And of course, we're going to be trying to complete the Inevitable Showdown missions. Well, not trying, but this is the run that we completed missions. I think it was like A and D, which is to complete it once. And the other one was to, if I remember correctly, was to complete this with a team of int characters, and we had to complete it within 8 turns, if I remember correctly. But anyways, dude, guys, you definitely won't see that I completed this. I think it's like the Supreme Kai, or not Supreme Kai, my bad. The freaking King Kai. He what's it called? He doesn't say that 2 missions were completed, because I actually, funnily enough, I did complete this stage before in with another in team, and that that run took me like about 16 minutes or something like that. And then I didn't get the mission where I had to complete this with a full in team, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? Why didn't I get that mission completed? And then when I read it correctly, it was like to complete it with a full in team under a certain amount of turns. I'm like, oh, now I get you. I was like, dude, you have got to be freaking kidding me, bro. I literally wasted 16 minutes of my life trying to complete this, which I think it took me like 2 tries, maybe, or 1 try to be able to finish it. And I mean, thankfully it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but like, still kind of annoyed that I wasted my time on it, but whatever. It is what it is, right? So I came back here. What actually took more time is trying to figure out what kind of end team I wanted to build to finish this mission. I'm like, okay, we definitely need some hard-hitting units to be able to complete this mission. And then here, definitely this Frieza, and then of course, we have the other units, of course, coming up. The hit definitely is going to be able to do a lot of damage. I'm a little annoyed that he was in the 3rd slot. I think it was my hit in particular, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Nothing we could really do much about it. And after, we definitely got to just skyrocket his attack and defensive power to as much as we possibly can before we reach to this 7th or 8th turn, honestly, because, before once it reaches the 8th turn, we have to literally finish this fight once and for all, right? But anyways, here, yeah, the friend's still here. Like, I definitely, of course, didn't want to rotate him out, because although, yes, he has been stacking up first, I definitely want to have the... Oh, actually, it is more convenient for us to do this. You know why? Because although I think we dodged this, yeah, if we didn't dodge it, I think we take like 2 million damage. I remember I lost one of my runs when I was using this team. But what I was gonna say is that the hits active skill condition, like, to use the improvement, I think you have to do a certain amount of attacks before being... I think it's like 6 attacks, right, guys? Before you use his active skill to improve. And I was like, wait, I think it's probably much better to rotate my float out my hit to get the second part of his his active skill conditions, which is of course to improve, right? And for that improvement, we just have to evade 3 enemies attacks, which relatively is not that bad at all. And I think, and for my hit too, I also double down on freaking doing using dodge on the hidden potential system, so he's never gonna have a good amount of chance to do freaking dodges as well. So I definitely want to have that activated. And then here, Janemba too. We're also relying on this Janemba just to do as much damage as we possibly can. Which also, what is helpful is this guy's what's it called? He is doing the attacks effective against all types. So yeah, that's definitely gonna help us out here. One thing's for sure is I was a bit scared. I was like, dude, oh my god, if we stun this guy in this rotation, it was gonna be donezo, because my hit is not gonna be able to freaking use his active skill and improve and get all those nice abilities once you do the improvement, right? But anyways, here hit still doing multiple attacks, and then I'm like, all right, that's good. I mean, we are gonna disable one of his actions, which I think it leaves us exactly to 3 attacks there. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, we have to dodge all of this hit, because if we do not, then it's gonna be a little annoying to have to deal with that later. But yeah, we got those 3 dodges. So once my hit comes back to rotation, which is within 2 turns, we should be able to use the active skill to do an improvement, right? Which I think I do the improvement. Oh my god, dude. Here I was like, holy cow, what the hell should I freaking do? At first, I was like, I remember I was confused of like, I'm like, dude, why am I receiving 300,000 damage? I think we're gonna receive it right now for doing the super attack, or for seeing the super attack. And I'm like, dude, I remembered I was looking at the info. I'm like, oh my god, dude, we have to collect a rainbow key sphere to at least activate. I think it was it 59% damage reduction that you get activated when you're in the Goku side, in the freaking Angel Frieza and Goku. Let me double check here, because I think the Angel Frieza, does he do an additional super attack when you get the rainbow? No, I don't No, actually, yeah. I thought I thought when you collect the rainbow key sphere, he gets the super attack, additional super attack. But no, here the one thing that we're definitely be, or actually now we're not going to be definitely activating, but of course we definitely want to activate that as much as we can, is when all allies attack in the same turn our super class characters performs a critical hit and launch an additional super attack. Because now that we have hit coming up in this in this falling rotation, we're not going to be able to do a lot of damage towards the freaking Friezas, or not the Frieza, towards this freaking Kid Goku. But yeah, main thing what I wanted to go to is freaking Goku. Oh, actually, let's go see the after skill here. I completely forgot that we have activated the what's what's this thing called, right? Oh my god, I can't believe I already freaking forgot to see the improvement active skill activate, right? But here I put freaking Janem on the first lot because of course he's gonna be able to tank the whatever super attack comes towards him first, because since he's guarding all attacks, and then of course he has a good amount of chance of dodging too. Because I mean, it doesn't really matter if we put a hit in the first. I mean, sure, he has a good amount of he has a good chance of dodging whatever attacks come in turn before the first lot. But if we don't do an attack before, you know, Goku does launch an attack towards us and hits on us, then we're kind of cooked there. So we definitely don't want to. We definitely want to avoid that. But anyways, what I wanted to go back to is the Goku from the Angel Frieza and Goku card. With a Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, yeah, he damage reduction rate plus 59%, which is awesome, and then attacks effective against all types too. So that definitely would have benefited us if we were able to get that Rainbow Key Sphere in the last rotation. But whatever. The main priority here, of course, is just, dude, Hit has to just do as many super attacks as he can before we reach to like the 8th turn, which there's only 3 turns left. Honestly, at this moment, I'm like, it could be possible that we could actually, you know, beat this fight with this team. But I was like, dude, it might be just a close call. Because I mean, the one thing I definitely wanted is my, like, I would say like what ultimate, this super easy ultimate Gohan to do additional super attacks and crits, and the in Super Saiyan 3 Goku right there in the last slot to do another super attack or just do critical hit. But I don't think they were doing too much crazy damage at all. But that is fine. I think here, no, I was like, no, I don't think there's a point to using the whatchamacallit. Oh, here, I think, did I get the, yeah, I get the healing off because I was like, oh, I feel like I might get clapped here if I don't get the additional, the additional, I think, is attack and defense that you get, right, when you use the active skill for the Goku. And you also, of course, get the HP. Let's see here. Yeah, recovers 77% 77% HP, and then attack plus 59% for 1 turn, dude. Which, of course, I mean, we won't see that much of a... Yeah, 23 minutes pretty nice to see there. But, well, actually, it benefits us to be in this state. You know why? Because if we went back to the Frieza form to get the, like, the guaranteed critical hit and launching the additional super attack, I don't think Frieza would have been able to tank that super attack pretty well. But, anyways, that is that. I mean, like I said, we could have most likely put this hit right here, my hit, in the first slot to be able to hopefully dodge it. But I was like, dude, I'm still taking that risk, you know, of like, I'm like, dude, all right, Hit, you gotta dodge this. If you don't dodge this, you know, we gotta restart the whole run all over freaking again, which I definitely did not want to do that. But yeah, anyways, Hit here, as, oh my god, of course, the one attack. I was like, dude, I was hoping for that one to be an additional super attack, but whatever, it is what it is. And then yeah, here, as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to the 8th turn. I'm like, dude, there's still so much health that we have to get through here. I was like praying for Super Saiyan 3 Goku just to do an additional super attack or something to be able to get the extra damage. But no, we got a critical, which I mean, it's still pretty helpful, honestly, the critical hit, because you know, 11 million is no small number, right? But here, I definitely I think I wanted to see the active skill again for the Molotov for a freaking hit. I mean, I should have probably seen the Daima Goku one too, but whatever. Okay, no, never mind. We do not see the active skill animation for freaking Molotov here, which is fine, I guess. And then, I mean, the one thing that's also helpful too, or pretty good, is the fact that, you know, we are ghost ushering this Kid Goku for 2 turns, honestly, since this being the first turn, and then the next one we have the Molotov for freaking my hit Goku. So yeah, that hit, not my hit, for freaking my hit, dude, right? So yeah, anyways, that dude is gonna be able to do, or Janema's gonna be able to do a decent amount of damage. And then of course I'm hoping for freaking, whatchamacallit, I had to freaking mute that. I was like, oh, I have to mute that because it was literally, I was hoping not to get pinged twice there. But anyways, disregarding that, Hit, this friend Hit, I'm like, dude, please, for the love of Christ, bro, you have to just launch as much super attacks as you can. I mean, although we do have an active skill, you know, the next rotation for my that hits Molotov, but I do not know if it's enough to freaking kill this kid, or not enough, but like, you know, it'll do a decent amount of damage. But I have to pray to the Lords that that freaking hit Goku is able to do. Oh, actually, wait. I think if I remember correctly, I changed to Frieza in the next rotation, hoping to get like extra damage, which I don't know why I did that, because we're not getting the super class or the extreme class buff here, which I think he does launch an additional super attack. Oh, it's from his basic effects. Launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Yeah, here it hit like, or my hit does 17 million. I'm like, okay, I think here we should have a decent amount of chance to be able to freaking, whatchamacallit, just do crazy amounts of damage towards this physical kid Goku. So yeah, thankfully this wasn't, we literally beat it at the you know, at the teeth of our skin, and I'm just glad it was finally over, that, you know, I don't have to deal with this the int mission in particular, because that was kind of annoying to deal with. But yeah, here Frieza does that, and then boop, Bob gives him a nice fist bump to the face, and then I think here this is just a regular addition. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I was like, where's the additional super attack, buddy? Why did you let me down like that? But yeah, I think here hit this one, I think does a critical hit. Yeah, and then this super attack right here is gonna just do regular damage. There's no critical hit, and I'm like, dude, you cannot let me down like this hit. You have to freaking just do a lot of damage, or just do an additional super attack that's a critical hit. But I'm thinking, then I see 20 million right there, and I'm like, I think we should be fine, man. We don't have to worry anything about it all. Which thankfully he did get the critical hit there, and then we just completed the missions right then and there. Like I said, I completed this mission with a previous end team thinking that, you know, I had an unlimited amount of turns to be able to complete it, but no, it turns out it was only a certain amount of turns. Dude, this hit, honestly, if you do not have this hit, I don't know what team you could build up to finish this seriously serious battles, to finish the mission on time for the inevitable and extra mission, mission D in particular, dude. Because yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty lucky that I had this team in my pocket to be able to complete this mission. But guys, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.